Hey guys, video number 25 of vlog, and this is one that I've been kind of thinking about for a little bit. I've been thinking about it. Doesn't mean I have a kind of structure or a plan to this video other than me just gushing, and I'm going to gush. What am I going to gush about? I'm going to gush about Star Trek. Um, Gene Roddenberry's vision for Star Trek was basically that humanity had stepped up and gone past the internal conflicts and strife, have managed to stabilize Earth and the environment, had gotten away with poverty and disease and all of these things that humanity struggles with now on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, but the point of Star Trek, and I think this is where it differs from, say, for example, Star Wars, which is the eternal comparison for some reason. Um, Star Wars is a kind of sci-fi fantasy. It is a tale. It is an epic. It is a saga. There's no real kind of message with it. It's just a tale to be told. With Star Trek, it's more of it's a goal, a blueprint for us to achieve. Because when we've basically gotten ourselves sorted out, we're going to look outside. We're going to, once we've gotten over the differences, and in fact celebrate the differences between each other and the opinions and the different races and beliefs and cultures, once we celebrate those instead of constantly conflicting with them, the idea is that eventually we will look beyond ourselves to the galaxy and explore and find out more things and learn. Because that was the whole aim of Star Trek from the original series, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine. That was more of an exploration internally again. However, Voyager, even Enterprise, not my favourite, but we'll gloss over that. Discovery, Picard, even to a degree, the new Lower Decks. It's all about trying to improve oneself, to evolve ourselves, to have a better understanding of us, them, and everything. And I just love that hope, that optimism, that faith in humanity itself, not in an external force, not in something that's going to reward us if we do it. No, there is no reward other than our own achievements, to do the right thing. We would do something completely altruistic for the sake of it, not for a reward at the end of it, not for anything. It might be that it results in more hardship, but we did the right thing. And that's something that has stayed with me ever since I've watched it, since I was a kid. I mean, my mum started me on Next Generation, and I was like, it looks a bit stuffy, okay. And then I watched one episode with her, and then I watched another and another. And next thing I know, we're down at the video store every other week to get the latest episodes when they were released on VHS. We didn't have it on TV, so we had to go down to the video store. It was a great trip. I always look forward to it. We were watching DS9 and Voyager. Oh, it was great. I think I was 10, 12 years old when we were doing that. And that stuck with me so much, and I think it's been a kind of a guiding principle for me, to emulate that, to live that philosophy of exploration, of learning, of discovery. For the most part, here in my little cave, doing the things that I love, learning things, even acknowledging things that are difficult to acknowledge, like internal misogyny and racism, um, even nationalism to a point. Those are things that every one of us we've been subjected to in our environments over our lives. So it's up to us to address that ourselves, within ourselves, and to constantly be vigilant about those things. It's the privileges that I, as a white not heterosexual, pansexual, but me as a white cisgender man, the privilege I get with that, those are things that I also have to address. Not for the sake of me, but for the sake of everyone else. There's no benefit to me in addressing these things other than, but it benefits everyone else. It makes things fairer, it makes things right. I probably should go over that again at some point, but the point remains. And because I know someone might ask, I don't know, maybe, who even watches these? My favourite is DS9, flat out. Deep Space Nine. While all the others deal with exploration and discovery, and going further and into the unknown and learning new things, DS9 was stationary, funny that, being a space station, and it dealt with the internal. And even Roddenberry might have not been too cheery about all of it, but it's a good kind of reflection of the internal difficulties we would still face in the future. Things like religion, like racism, like the fact that Garrick and Bashir, clearly a gay couple, never got presented openly. I mean, come on. Everyone knows. Everyone saw it. Garrick, oh god. He was one of my favourite characters. Odo, actually also was one of my favourite characters. Chief of Security, had no idea of his past, discovered his past. Whoopsie. So yeah. And favourite episode, I think it's Only a Paper Moon. The monologue that Cisco delivers at the beginning, middle, and end of that episode. It was beautiful. The delivery was amazing. Addressing the crimes he committed for the benefit of overcoming a war, to win a war, for the greater good. Evils committed in the name of the greater good. And I think a lot of people might miss that, yeah, okay, fine, he committed crimes, and he committed crimes, he condoned murder, subterfuge, theft, and so forth, and so forth. But in the end, he got the Romulans on their side to help fight in the war. But he had to live with it. He knows what he did was wrong. And should he be punished? Probably. He should have been court-martialed afterwards, after the whole war had settled. Probably maybe even before, considering. And that's one of the things, that conflict, that internal conflict, that juxtaposition, that this is not what Starfleet stands for. This is not what the United Federation of Planets would condone publicly, eternally. Anyway, I'm on the 10-minute mark now, so thank you all for watching. This has been one of my longest vlogs. I have no idea what I'm going to do next, but we shall see. Let me know in the comments. I want to know your favourite Star Trek, even if it's Enterprise. It's okay. Gotta relish our differences, right? But don't... No, you know what? If you like Discovery, if you hate Discovery, that's fine too. Anyway, take care, guys.